Just as with triangle congruence, with triangle similarity, there are certain rules that we can use to prove that two triangles are similar. One of them is called SSS, side, 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 which is also a rule for triangle congruence, but this one's a little different. Instead of saying that we have three pairs of congruent sides, we're saying that we have three pairs of sides that all have the same ratio. So, three pairs of corresponding sides with the same ratio. So in other words, for this one, we have to be able to say that, let's see, 20 divided by 10 is 2. So that's this one with this one. 30 divided by 15 is 2. So this one and this one have the same ratio. And 24 divided by 12 equals 2. So this one and this one have the same ratio. They're not congruent, but they have the same ratio. So then we can say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle, I have to be sure I get things in the right order here, DEF. That's the first rule, SSS, side, side, side. Next up, we can say side, angle, side. Again, we're talking about two pairs of sides with the same ratio. And the angles between them must be congruent. Are congruent. Okay, so in this case, let's see. We have two pairs of sides. Let's take the longer of the two of them, 18 over 15. That reduces because 3 goes into both numbers, so that's 6 over 5. If I take my other pair of sides, so that one was 18 and 15. If I then take the 12 and the 10, match them up the same way, 12 divided by 10. Well, 2 goes into both of those. And again, it reduces to 6 over 5. So they have the same ratio. And then I have an angle between those pairs of sides that is congruent. It's equal to 57. So I can say that triangle BAC, doesn't matter what order you do for that first one, is similar to triangle, now I have to be careful, E corresponds to B, D corresponds to A, and F corresponds to C. Our last rule for triangle similarity is called angle, angle. This one's very simple. If you have two pairs of angles that are congruent, you can say that the two triangles are similar. This is very basic. If I have angle C matches up with angle F and angle A matches up with angle D, I can say the two triangles have to be similar, because here's the deal. If I know those two angles, I can get the third angle, because all three angles in the triangle have to add up to 180. So if I have 57 and 78, add those up, I get 15, carry the 1, that's 135. 180 minus 135 is equal to 45. So this angle right here, angle B, is 45 degrees. And so is this one. So if any two angles are the same, all three angles have to be the same. And that, by definition, they're exactly the same shape. So the sides are going to be in proportion. So let's just make sure I match up my angles properly. Angle ABC, similar to angle A is like D, B is like E, C is like F.